today we're working on resource guarding again with Ranger this morning. And just to give you, man, my camera's all tilted and goofy. Just to give you an overview, yesterday I did some training with him and I got bit. You probably can't see all my band-aids, but I got bit. It's part of the process. So I'm going to make another video on what I learned from that experience. It ended well because he did it. He got a really strong correction for doing that. But today we're going to start incorporating some more stuff on. We want him to leave food or whatever resource it is and come to me. So one of the mistakes we can make when we're doing this is we come up to the dog and we try and take the food away from them. And a dog that's already really possessive of things is going to be like, no, don't take that away, kablooey, snap. So what we want to do instead is tell them, hey, leave that resource, come to me, and good things will happen. So I have today a high value treat, which is a cheese stick. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start feeding Ranger his breakfast, and I'm going to recall him away from the food, and if he comes to me, he's going to get a high value reward. And I'm only going to do this maybe 2-3 times because we don't want to create too much stress around eating. But this is another step in the process of getting him to not resource guard stuff. So here we go. Never done this before. So here we go. I have a long line connected to him. So I'm going to put his food down over here. Okay. Grab my long line here. And just as a note, he's conditioned on the e-collar already. He knows to recall on tone. So I'm going to use tone to call him over to me. Ranger, come here, buddy. Yes, good boy. Come here, bud. Yes, good boy. Shaking off stress. Good boy. Good. Oh, what a good job you did. Yeah, and you're going to get paid big time for this because you did so good. Yes. Okay. Release him back to the food. And again, I'm using my long line. I'm not super close to him. We're going to eventually get closer and closer. But this is just a good way to start. So if he wasn't recalling on that tone, I would use a little tension from the leash to guide him over. So I'm going to get my treat ready. That's another thing that's important when you're doing this. You want to pay quick. You don't want to wait too long. You want to pay quick. Ranger, come here, buddy. Yes, good boy. Look what I got for you. Oh, that's good cheese stick, huh? Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. Good job. And you know what? I'm going to end it there. 2 times is good. He doesn't eat a whole lot, so I don't want to make it too stressful. But this is part of the process. He did excellent. To be in the middle of eating and leave it to come over to me, that is great. So again, if you're dealing with this at home, I'll probably make another video on, there's so many just little tips just to keep in mind when you're doing this type of training. Safety, obviously, who's doing it. I mean, if you got little kids, don't get your kids involved with this stuff. But there's just so many little tips to know on this stuff. So that's really good. I'm glad that it went well. Yeah, so I will be making more videos on this, on other things I start incorporating to get them to leave resources and come to me instead. So that's it for now.